Welcome! Today we're doing meatloaf. I'll start by sauteing up a little bit of onion and garlic. Take the bite out of it. Little oil in the pan. Got some onion diced up. Once it gets pretty fragrant while this is cooking, I'm going to prep some Italian sausage. You can do Italian sausage and beef combination. It makes for a more flavorful finish. I reckon that'll be the trick for these. Start a bowl for all this stuff. Yeah. So, save a little extra meat. Meatloaf is a messy deal. If you don't like to be hands-on, perhaps this is not the meal you want to make. So, put all that yummy Italian sausage in there. Yes. I do have my ground beef. You just dump all that in there. It's not exactly an exact science for measuring. Instead of breadcrumbs, I just crushed up some chicharrones. It's actually a little healthier. I didn't realize until I started cooking for, diabetic type things that it's pretty much carb free. I never really thought of pork rinds as being part of a diet, but apparently they were. Little fire roasted peppers, or tomatoes, sorry. Normally I'd also use some tomato paste, but I am out. So we'll see how this works. Sometimes also you put egg or milk and other stuff in there. So since there's no milk in this particular recipe, I'll see if this is too liquidy. I can always only do one egg instead of two. Let's see, yeah, pour about, a third of it in there. I'm going to put the rest on top. I don't really use tomato chunks normally, but hey, it's all experimentation, eh? I'll start with one egg. See how this goes. Let's see. A little bit of salt. That's my personal go-to right there. But it goes on so many different things. Put a little bit of that in there. And of course, a little extra basil kick. Can't hurt. If you have fresh, it's definitely way better, but this is close enough in a pinch. I wouldn't worry about it, And then you roll up your sleeves. Hands were just rinsed. And you go at meatloaf. Yeah. And try not to get it everywhere. Just kind of this nice, warm, interesting feeling with the sauteed onions in there. A lot of times you let that all cool off, but yeah, if you've never done meatloaf, you just want to fondle and caress and massage. Just mix it all in really good. Make everything all nice and happy. Oh yeah, you want it to be happy. You don't want a sad meatloaf, no. It just won't taste the same. That felt good. Like squishy. So, it's time for the panning. Might wake the neighbors. So I'll just take a chunk of meatloaf, a little less than that. We're going to do something different today. Another experiment. I do so many of these. Let's see. So, what we got here, fill the pan about halfway. In today's experiment, we're going to use a filler of mozzarella. Another good thing for Italian. So, it's when you're building your cuisine, if you look at what you're starting with, in my case, beef, pork sausage, and you branch out and you say, well, Italian's normally good. What's Italian? Italian seasoning, basil, mozzarella, yeah, egg, onion, garlic. These all go good together. I've learned chicharrones also go quite well. So you just look at the balance, and if you have something like eggplant, be like, does that balance with everything else? It could balance with this and this and this, or artichoke, or you get some weird ones, or or oranges. Ugh, no, that'll clash with a tomato or something else maybe. It's, at your discretion. That's experience, though. You can gradually figure out, and then you can look at recipes and say, yeah, that sounds good, or oh man, that's awful. What were they thinking? But through experience and experimentation. However, a nice central layer of mozzarella inside the meatloaf. I think so. I still wanted to put this on top. Again, normally you'd use tomato paste, or some people use tomato sauce, or I guess even ketchup if you really want. But depends how tasty you're trying to make it. My favorite go-to is just tomato paste and basil, basically. It'll make a nice top layer. And you can really overkill the seasoning on the top part. So I put my fire roasted tomatoes on top as well. Welcome back. We've been cooking our meatloaf for about 40 minutes. Now it's time to pull it off and put a little layer of cheese on top, just to finish it off. Since I used a pretty lean meat, it really hasn't shrunk too much. Sometimes I like to use the 27% or 23%, and it can actually shrink down by half. But this time, it maintained pretty good. I'm just going to put a light little dusting of mozzarella on top. Ready again for the oven. Put it in for, I don't know, maybe another 20 minutes or so.